Hello, friend. Pope Francis has made something of a pattern of saying things and doing things that jar people, provoke their thinking, perhaps make them question his wisdom or even his orthodoxy, such as we saw on the Vatican Council concerning the family a couple months ago. So there's a lot of people in the Roman Catholic Church who are nervous. And on the recent trip that the Pope took, I believe to the Philippines, he was on the papal aircraft and he made some statements about mocking Islam. And here is one of the things he said. I want to read it to you. If my good friend, Dr. Gaspari, says a curse word against my mother, he can expect a punch in the nose. It is normal. You cannot provoke. You cannot insult the faith of others. You cannot make fun of the faith of others. At first, you think, oh yeah. You know, if someone says, you look fat in that dress, you say, well, don't say that. Don't provoke them. There's a ring of truth to that. You insult my mom, I'm going to punch you in the nose. But in debate, that is what is called a non sequitur. All right? It doesn't follow. And let me explain it. And for those of you who are Roman Catholic, please do not be offended. Do not be offended. But I want you to think with me. Is the Pope's mom trying to destroy Christianity? Does the Pope's mom have a history of beheading Christians, imprisoning pastors, beheading priests, beheading bishops? I don't think so. And so that is why I said that it's a non sequitur. We have discussed on this program many times that as Americans, we are not accustomed to insulting the religion of other people. We cherish freedom of religion, and we want people to be able to practice their religion in peace. And yes, those of us who are Catholics get together with those of us who are Protestants, and we have these debates about theology and the authority of the church and what the scriptures mean, how many books are in the Bible, etc. But at the end of the day, we grant people the freedom to practice their religion, and we would never think of trying to pass a law to outlaw their religion. And we would not want to kill them for practicing their religion. Okay? So there's a certain reaction that we have when we hear people speak ill of Muhammad. Well, I wouldn't want them speaking ill of Jesus. Again, in some ways it's a non sequitur, because Jesus was not calling on people to behead those who didn't follow him. And Muhammad was. Jesus didn't say to his apostles, I heard what those people said about me. They mocked me. They didn't believe my message. I want you. Who will rid me of that Pharisee? You don't have Simon the Zealot saying, I will, O Son of God, and then going into the man's home in the night and cutting off his head. All right? That is the example that Muhammad left. And that is what we are dealing with in Islam. So to compare, for the Pope to compare mocking Muhammad, who had blood on his hands and who unleashed a tidal wave of violence against Christians and against Jews and against people of other religions, to compare Muhammad with his mom is a non sequitur. And to compare Christ with Muhammad is a non sequitur. I recently called in to a radio talk show based in Washington, D.C., very big, very popular. Did not really say, hey, I'm Randall Terry, the founder of Operation Rescue, I've got a daily TV show. I just got on, I said, I've got a master's degree in diplomacy and international terrorism, and I've done a lot of study on Islamic terrorism and on Islam. And the host kept me for close to 15 minutes, kept me through the top of the hour. And what we discussed is that Muhammad's history is central to this discussion. And most people in the West don't get it. And I'm troubled by what the Pope said. I'm truly troubled. And I gave it as a bumper sticker on this radio show. I'll give it as a bumper sticker to you now. Ready? Jesus died to start Christianity. Muhammad killed to start Islam. When we come back from this break, let's focus on Jesus. Let's ask the difficult question about mocking other people's religion, mocking other religious leaders. What would Jesus do?
Hey, everyone's been asking me, when's Unstoppable coming out on DVD? Well, it's here. And I have created my own deluxe signature version of Unstoppable that contains not only the movie, but over 5 hours of additional curriculum and study guides for your family. It's perfect for your homeschool, educational facility, small group Bible study, and family devotions. And I'm going to share with you some of the spiritual warfare that surrounded the release of this film. This box set also includes extended scenes, new music videos, the inside scoop on the whole Facebook controversy. So what are you waiting for? I made this special version with my family in mind, and I know your family will be blessed by it too. Unstoppable 2.0 Deluxe Signature Version, available only here at kurtcameron.com. I can't wait for you to experience what's inside.
We have put together what we call an online university for you. Now that's a highfalutin way of saying that we have a pretty significant library of material, books, tapes, videos, that are there for you for free. Why are we doing this? Because America is desperate for new leaders, and because this material could help you to become the leader that you and God want you to be. Check it out and enjoy it.